So today we're looking at Monopoly Go, the most successful social casino game in mobile history. With over 3 billion in revenue and 150 million downloads, this game is absolutely dominating. But does it actually deserve the crown? A lot of that success is coming from the use of the IP. Everyone loves the dream of Monopoly, going around building your houses and your hotels. But in terms of whether the game itself stacks up, that's a different story. Previously, I've reviewed Carnival Tycoon, which has an almost identical mechanics. You roll dice, you go around the board, depending on where you land, you get money, you then spend that money to upgrade your buildings. Once all buildings are upgraded, you move on to a new map, and the cycle continues. The loop stays pretty constant the whole way through. You've got the train stations. Some do the attack your enemy style, where you have to destroy one of their buildings, and some do the backhouse style, where you match 3 symbols to win the cash. So it's a game about collecting cash and collecting dice rolls. You can roll 1 dice or use multiplier, which is good once you've got quite a lot of dice building up. Multiplier can go all the way up to 50x if you have a special bonus unlocked. There's also the collecting element with cards. Different quests and activities unlock card packs, and inside are different stickers. It's kind of like a sticker book. You collect these, and as you complete sets, you unlock different rewards. As you progress through the different boards, the amount of money it costs to upgrade buildings increases, but the amount you're winning also increases, so there isn't much of a difficulty curve or a waiting curve. It stays pretty balanced. As you'd expect with social casino games, there's all sorts of add-ons you have to be chasing around. Different wheels to spin, different collections, different tasks, collecting various currencies which unlock more rewards once they reached a certain point. So it's a lot of just roll the dice, travel the board, grab the currencies. Roll the dice, travel the board, grab the currencies. Thing is, it just doesn't feel engaging for me. There's nothing that happens with those buildings. They change what they look like, and that's about it. I think the added depth we saw in Carnival Tycoon, where you have people walking around and there's more of a story behind it, items that need upgrading for a reason, like upgrading your Ferris wheel so more people can ride on it, that narrative grabs me a bit more. The framing here isn't as strong. I think it's missing something in terms of stickiness. Obviously it has its advantages of the Monopoly IP to help with user acquisition and bring up more players. A lot of the ads pull on that nostalgia. It's just got quite repetitive for me, mainly because of that framing. Even though the mechanics are the same, the framing of what I found myself just trying to get rid of as many dice as I could. Graphics and performance were done well. I didn't experience any bugs, no crashes, no overheating. It's polished. In terms of monetization, there's a lot you could spend on if you really wanted to chase it. More currency, more dice rolls. It pops those up when you need them. I didn't find it too pushy though. There'd be bonuses on the sides, but unless you clicked on them, there wasn't a particular pop-up pushing you towards it. There is a community angle. You're doing better than someone else, theoretically taking money from them, reaching later boards to show off your overall higher level. It's got some asynchronous community challenge to it, but that didn't really interest me particularly. The profile pictures that you saw for other people's land just looked a little bit suspect. I felt they were AI generated Facebook profiles. That actually made it feel even less like a community based challenge. Overall, I think if you like social casino games, you've probably already played this at this point. I don't think there's going to be any new users looking to jump in it fresh. I would say go and have a look for ones that came later if you're looking for a bit more stickiness or depth, because whilst this is a really good framework and it's obviously dominating in terms of the genre, I do think some of the ones that have come along later tried to iterate it and have done a good job adding better framing and slightly stickier storytelling. So I'd still say it's worth playing, worth taking a look at, even if you're then using it to compare to other games in the same genre. It's a giant for a reason, and if you want to understand what other social casino games are trying to improve on, you'd need to know where the bar is set. I spent hours on this, so you don't have to. If you want more honest reviews to help you find the game that's worth your time, hit subscribe. I test these games so you can skip the duds and find the gems. See you on the next one.